Hey guys, it's Matt here. It is Tuesday, July 14th. Today is the day that I needed. My confidence definitely needed today. It was a good trading day. Went 4 for 4 on INMB. And well, let's just jump into it. So I took one out of the gates here, right around this pivot level. I figured we'd see some support here. Got in a little early there. This was a pre-market dip right here to this like 1675 area. Um, so I was in at exactly 1675. It looks like it flushed down. Looked like maybe it was going to fake halt and pop back up, and it actually did a little bit in this candle. But then it halted here, flushed down into the halt, and then popped back up. So I got out alive at 1690. So I think I was up like $15, right? And then this kind of rolled over. I was watching some other things as well. I did not enter the chat room today, so I wasn't listening to the other guy's commentary, which was helpful, very helpful. It was much needed. So once I saw INMB start to curl back up, well, first of all, I should say, kind of pre-market and out of the gates, I was like, okay, this thing's whipping around like this is what I like. Although somewhat through here, it got skippy and choppy, and I know those aren't really helpful terms probably, but just when you're watching the level 2 and the spread's kind of wide and it's just kind of jumping around and it's bouncing back and forth, and it's not always great. It was just kind of because the volume got a little low, and it's like, okay, there's not enough liquidity here, basically, I think is what's really going on, and it looks to the eye, or to me, it just looks skippy and choppy, and it's not what I like to trade. So that's why I kind of sat out through here. But when it started to curl back up, you see the volume started to come in here. Then it started looking like something I want to jump into. The level 2's kind of still ebbing and flowing, but it's doing it smoothly rather than kind of skipping around and being erratic. So I wait for it to pop through VWAP here, and then I try to take this first pullback. So you'll see I have these little yellow lines drawn. I'm kind of almost using them as arrows. These are all places where I had orders that didn't get filled and canceled them. Some of them are places where I put in an order and realized, oh shit, that's not the right move. Get the hell out of here. And then some of them were just, I probably was a half a second too late maybe and pressing the button and didn't get filled, and it maybe would have been a nice little trade. So there's quite a few of those today, which in hindsight is okay, right? Because it means like, oh wow, I still had a pretty good read on things. So on this candle here at 10:12, I had an order at 17:29, which is, I mean, the low of the candle is 17:25. So I was looking to basically take this trade back here to VWAP, and you can see, getting filled down around this area, the purple line there. That would have been a nice trade. I mean, I don't know where I would have ended up getting out of it, because I tend not to hold positions very long in these situations. But damn, that would have been nice. I mean, it popped up pretty quickly here. But I ended up 2 minutes later taking another pull to VWAP. So, and actually the moving average was coming in there too. So I figured, it's got some pretty good support and it's on the uptrend. So I got in here at 1750. These are all 100 share trades, by the way, and it popped up and I got out at 1788. You can see this was worth a lot more if I held, but it's not really my style right now, right? Especially with the commissions the way they are. It's not like I can sell half and then hang on, because that would just completely eat me up at the share size that I'm trading. So maybe when I've got some more size, I'll start, sort of like some of the bigger guys do. I'll take a core position and trade in and out of that, and that way I can catch more parts of these big swings like this. But right now I'm happy for these little bounces, and if I'm successful on these, it's just telling me that I've got a pretty good read on things. Okay, so this candle, which is 1021, I had an order for 1933, which is right around the horizontal line there of my crosshair, which you can see would have been a very nice trade. On this candle at 1023, I had an order placed at 2056, which is a little high up here. So not sure what happened there. I don't remember that one. There's a good chance that maybe I didn't get filled there as it dipped and then popped back up, and then I got out before it rolled over. Because obviously, with the downward movement here, especially with the next candle, had I left the order there, I'd have gotten filled at 2056. So I don't remember. I must have got out. On this candle, 1028, I had an order at 1902, which is the low here is 1902. So that's probably why it didn't get filled. I probably hit the button right at the low, and it just, that's not going to get filled. My hotkey is just set to buy on the bid, and so sometimes that happens if I'm accurate enough that I catch the absolute bottom of that move, I don't get filled. So I'm usually better off being early than right on time. And then here you can see though getting filled at $19 here. That would have been nice. That's a nice move up to 22.50 there. Although again, I'd probably be taking it off at 1975 or something. I don't know. So this candle 1030. Let's see, what was my order there? 21.55. It's a little high. I don't know what I was doing there. 21.55. I don't know what the hell I was doing there. If it popped up and pulled back and broke out again, I'm not really sure what I was thinking. That's interesting. I'm surprised they took that. 36 after the resume here. I had another order at 21.55 again. Well, seems pretty popular. I don't know how that happened. That's quite a coincidence. Might have been an okay trade. If it pops up here and I'm quick enough to get out at 21.80 something, that's a nice little bounce. I ended up then getting in here at 21.25. It reversed a little bit, and then I got out here at. This won't let me grab that marker. There it is. Nope, it's not letting me do that. Let's see, 1038. I got out at 21.41. So just a couple, 16 cents or something like that. Anyway, there's another one here. This was a nice one, I think. 1046. I had an order at 22.20. So like right here. So you can see that was a nice pull to the moving average there and pop up. Didn't get filled, but that's okay. And then I got filled here at 22, and this popped up. I got out at 22.30, so it was worth a lot more. Again, right? That's kind of the story of my trading. And that was my last trade of the day. So 4 for 4, and all of those no fills or whatever you want to call them throughout the day. So happy with it. I'm up $99 at the end of the day, gross. So with commissions, that'll be $75 or something like that, somewhere around that area. I did. This speaks to the way my hotkeys are set up, and they're like this on purpose. I added liquidity on 700 shares and removed on 100. So I traded 800 shares total today and added liquidity on 700 of them. So that's nice. I mean, that helps with the commissions, especially as I continue to add size. If I can do that, those rebates that I get for the ECN fees, every little bit helps, right? Especially once you get up into the higher ranges where you're getting a rebate on 1,000 shares. That's nice. But we'll see how it shakes out once I can look at the report tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, that's my day. Let's take a look at TraderView. Admittedly, I didn't open this prior to starting the video, but this was really good. This was kind of what I needed for, like I said, my confidence level, because I got shaken a little bit last week. I joined that chat room like I talked about yesterday, and just kind of silly, I guess. So here's what my P&L curve looks like. This goes back to, let's do this. Do just the CMEG account, which doesn't change it much, but a little bit. So you can see here I'm still in the negative after that big loss last week. This is the total time period of the CMEG account. So you can see even gross, I'm down $79. I'm down way more than that with commissions. Commissions are crushing me. Now what I do sometimes, because if you haven't seen my videos before, in the beginning of June when I started this CMEG account, when I moved over from Thinkorswim, I traded like a complete butthole for like 2 weeks because I was trying to do larger share size than I really was ready for, and things just got crazy in here. And it really wasn't until like the 15th that I kind of sorted things out and started trading normally. So you can see if I really look from then, it's not great, right? Because I've got this long, awesome curve, and then last Thursday, this is Wednesday, this is Thursday, I had that huge like $250 something loss, and then these are the days since. So really, I'm only gross up 103.50 from that time period, right? This long stretch was nice. I was trading really conservatively, and only like 100 shares at a time. So that was good. That was good. And then this happened. This is what shook my confidence. You didn't see yesterday. I joined a chat room over the weekend, and then that screwed me all up yesterday. I took the $75 loss, which was partially because I was listening to someone else while I was trading, and they said something that made me irrationally get out of a trade that I normally would have held on to. And so I was like, all right, well, that was dumb. But anyway, this is the day, like I said, this is the day I needed. So hopefully, now I've got some confidence coming back into tomorrow, and hopefully I can make another long run like this. Keep trading conservatively and put some good days together and slowly start increasing my share size. So, my per share gain and loss is around 3 cents per share positive. So again, from that 615 period. So that's kind of right where I expected to be in this account, which is why when I first opened it, I started trading at 300 share positions, because I'd figured out that, okay, in order to outrun commissions at this per share gain, I needed to be trading 300 shares, and as long as I stuck to that, I'd be all right. So yeah, that's encouraging to see that, and that this is something I needed to look at before I joined the chat room this weekend, because I was spinning out and just needed I think I felt like I needed a lifeline, and that's no big deal. I mean, the chat room actually isn't bad. The text chat of it, that portion is not bad. So anyway, I'm rambling now, so I'm going to cut this off. I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully have another good green day. Later.